Odysseus, and as you can see, I am a pussy. I'm here today to talk to you about something that happened to me. To start, let me ask, do you remember the moment you learned you were going to die someday? You were probably pretty young, so maybe you don't. But you can imagine it, I'm sure. You are alive, just living. You haven't even considered there is anything but life. Then something happens. Death is presented to you. Maybe it was a pet that never woke up, or a relative that passed on, or a wild animal that got hit by a car, and you ask questions, and someone explained this whole new reality, death. And no one can show you what happens when you die. It's a great unknown. Sure, there are beliefs and theories about what happens when we die, but it's not the kind of thing you can personally test out to understand better. But the relief is that death is far away, some distant event you don't need to worry about now. But how would you feel if someone told you it was soon, much sooner than you expected? For me, that happened yesterday! I've been alive for almost 14 years, living side by side with Mary, and never once did she mention anything to me. Then, just casually, she dropped it like a spicy jalapeno and didn't even warn me before I burned my face off. Her friend was like, "Oh, Odysseus is so cute. My God, you've had him forever. How old is he now?" And Mary is like, "Yeah, I can't even remember what life was like before I got my sweet pussycat. He's been with me since college." And then Mary's friend said, "Oh, wow. So you've probably only got a couple more years with him." And I was like, "Wait, what? What is she talking about, Mary?" And then Mary said, "I know, it's just unimaginable. He'll be gone soon." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, what do you mean, gone soon? I feel great. I'm doing what I've always done. This machine is not shutting down. Why are you saying I've only got a couple more years to live?" So I looked it up. How long do pussies live? The results made no sense at all! And then I was like, "Oh wait, how long do cats live?" And there it was, staring me in the face. The outer limit is 16 years. I mean, I think back on my life and consider what I've been doing, sleeping and eating and watching the world. And I thought I'd have time to make my big move. I thought I'd build a legacy and bring something new into the world. Spread my ideas, my wisdom to make the world a better place. But I thought I'd get to it later, like in my 30s or something. Sure, I've heard of dog years. Every year is 7 years for a dog. But I mean, watch dogs. They run around constantly and bark for hours and tear apart furniture and dismember stuffed animals. They don't pace themselves. It makes perfect sense a dog would burn up 7 years worth of living in just one. But there aren't any pussy years. We pussies, we take it slow. We sleep a lot. We winter. We stare out the window. We should live for at least as long as humans, or even longer. I mean, Greenland sharks live over 300 years. Who decided pussies only get 16? I figured I had so long to live, I didn't even need to think about it. But 2 years? Maybe? That's all I get? So, last night, I was just in a rage. I pooped on the floor. Then I just threw kitty litter all over the bathroom. And I sank my claws into Mary's legs when we went to bed. And when she fell asleep, that's right, I laid down right on her face. Pussy face! But today, I'm serene. I'm zen. I'm ready to accept reality for what it is and make the most of it. I'm going to make these 2 years count. I mean, I have studied humans my entire life intently. I have things to share you might find surprising, helpful even. Or maybe you'll just get mad, but I have nothing to lose. Time is not on my side. In fact, I know I'm even running out of time to hold your attention. The average attention span of a human is like 12 seconds. I've used up like 30 spans already. But I'm going to assume if you made it this far, you can hang on for another 3 or 4 spans. But we'll just see how it goes. So, my nugget of inspiration for today is to try changing one thing when you talk to other humans. When humans ask each other what they've been up to, you get a list of actions. What have you been doing lately? Oh, well, I've been sleeping, and oh yeah, I ate some really great food, and I drove my car, and I looked at a screen on and off for about 17 hours. I mean, not much there, right? But try changing it up. Try asking, what have you been doing lately that you love? Then you might get, oh, well, I took my dog to the off-leash dog park yesterday and just watched him and the other dogs burn off like 12 to 16 months of life just chasing each other around in circles. I just love their unbridled joy of living. That really tells you something about the person you're talking to. They're sharing something real with you. What have you been doing lately that you love? Okay, well, time's up. I'll be back with more as long as I'm still alive.